We are going to jump right in. My name is Brianna Leader, and I want to know, with a show of hands, how many of you have ever been an overthinker? Yeah, hi, me too. Because I am, and I will forever say that I have always been an overthinker, and I am totally still a work in progress, but it's definitely improved over time. And to be honest, it took me a long time to really figure this out and how to choose myself, how to put myself first, how to take care of me, how to improve my desire to people please. And while my story started off with the 30 days to healthy living, I'll be honest, it totally changed everything, how I felt inside of my body after 2 weeks. Like it was crazy. And I really started getting all of the gears spinning. And my mind really became so curious about this business. And after walking into one of the meetings, I was like, oh my gosh, like this thing is really incredible. But looking back now, kind of looking behind and seeing what I know now about my story, that wasn't the actual shift for me. And honestly, I really don't think I'll ever forget the moment that it all kind of came to head. I remember sitting there on my bedroom floor and I was thinking, what the actual F, Brianna? How did you let it get this bad? You're not eating, you're not sleeping, you're afraid to go to sleep, you're extremely detached, and you just don't know up from down right now. And you're internally struggling so much because you're afraid of what other people are going to say about you once you set yourself free by saying the obvious thing out loud. And I sat on my bedroom floor, honestly crying, exhausted, in physical pain from so much anxiety. And not eating, really, I was just, it was awful. It was awful. And for so long, I allowed everyone else to make decisions for me because of the things that had happened in my childhood. I was afraid to ruffle feathers. I was so afraid to use my own voice. I was so afraid of causing that conflict. And that's just what happened because of how I grew up. And I am a therapist. I've been in the mental health world for 10 plus years. The shame was so strong. But the thing that really changed everything, the thing that gave me my voice, it wasn't coping skills or tools or mindset or any of those things that I knew that I needed to utilize and change. It all went back to stepping into that room that one night. And it was one of those meetings and deciding that I was going to be a network marketing professional with Arbonne. I knew that I loved the products. They had honestly improved my health so much through my own journey. And so, despite all of the things that I was going through, I loved the company, the philosophy of the company, where people and planet over profit was that was like the focus, and that was huge. And I love the fact that we go by the European standards and remove over 2,000 different ingredients. Like, that is amazing. And we're a B Corp company, you know, I just absolutely love how they also go through and do clinical studies. Like the therapist inside of me is just like, yes, give me more of that. And really, they really do ensure the best possible products for us. And they are always working on growing and becoming better with more and more information that they get. And I remember walking into this room and being embraced by Shane. And for anybody who doesn't know Shane, when you join, you're gonna know and you're gonna learn about her. And she didn't know me from a hole in the wall, you guys. Like, she had no business coming up to me and embracing me and making me feel seen simply just by saying, How are you? I'm so happy you're here, giving me that big hug. And honestly, I was holding back tears. In that moment, I felt so seen. And had been a really long time since I'd felt that way. And I loved that everyone in that room came together and celebrated each other's wins, spoke about gratitude. We talked about shifting mindsets, and we really just focused in on challenging each other to become a better version of ourselves than we were yesterday. And this vehicle could be the exact thing that you've been searching for. In my story today, I'm a mom of two little boys with another one on the way, and I am married to my best friend. And I absolutely adore my husband. I have two bonus daughters. I am down to only 3 days working a week right now as a therapist, which is like, yay! And honestly, my ultimate goal, and this has been a more realizing thing that I've noticed lately, is that I want to be able to offer free therapy to those who can't afford it. And above that, I honestly am so proud of myself for finally finding happiness in my life and within myself. And I know so many of us, if we were asked, are you happy? And yes, of course, yes, of course. But I'm talking about like true internal happiness. Like no matter what you're going through, you can sit there and say, like, I'm happy with my life and where I'm at right now. And to be honest, outside of that, like this business model is incredible, especially knowing what it's like to run my own therapy business, like incredible. And it's built just like anything else, real estate, therapy practices, law firms, doctor's offices. And honestly, when it's broken down, it's similar to what you see in the corporate world, except, okay, this big except, everyone can win and reach the top of the company. And get this, it's uncapped freaking income. Now, to see what's typical, go to earnings.arbonne.com. But here's a lowdown. There are 4 different promotions that you can work towards. And I love to start with the biggest vision first because you know what? Who wants to be making $22,000 plus per month? Hey, me. Can you imagine what you would do with that kind of income? Right? Like, would you travel? Would you invest it? Would you pay off your home? Would you save for your kids when they're older? Would you go and do something crazy? Like, what would you do with that kind of money? And how would you feel inside of yourself knowing that you didn't have to stress so much about money, right? You could finally have and find that freedom that you've been desperately looking for. And on top of all of that, you also get to go to Maui every single January when you promote to the top level of the company as national vice president. So, are those gears turning in your head right now? Because they are always turning in mine, and I'm so pumped and ready to go to the top of this company. The third level or promotion is regional vice president. And at this level, you're making anywhere from 4,000 to 8,000 plus. And again, it's uncapped income, so you can make as much as you want. You also have the ability to earn a vehicle with the bonus that you get at this level, and it's our achievement awards, and it's a Mercedes. So you also get a vehicle for your family or for yourself or for whatever it is, you have that option. And at the second level of this company, it is area manager. And this is where you're making anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 plus per month. And this is also, are you ready for this one? This is where your business becomes willable. So if anything, God forbid, happened to you, you would be able to pass it down to someone and continue on your legacy even when you're not here and make sure people around you are taken care of. And like, that's incredible. You just don't see that anywhere. And I just think that that's absolutely amazing, especially as a mom. And the first level is district manager. And this is where you're going to be making anywhere from $100 up to $1,000+ per month. And this is where I really started to pay DoorDash to deliver my groceries. I was able to go on adventures with my kids. I was able to enjoy my summertime. I was able to have that cushion that I didn't have before. So, my question to you is this. If you keep going on the same path, that same hamster wheel you're on, where will you be in 5 years? Will you be thriving? Will you be surviving? Will you be somewhere in between? Because right now, you're on the edge looking over and down at at the life that you know you can have. And simply, all you have to do is take a leap. Now, I'm not asking you to risk this monumental thing. I'm asking you to take a teeny tiny risk. $65 is that is it. That is it. That is less than like five things at the grocery store today. Like honestly, think about that. Like when you go out to dinner with your partner or whatever, it is less than that. And this could make a huge, giant impact on your life. So if your gears are spinning right now and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many questions. What is like, I need to ask, I need to get them answered. And you're like, sign me the heck up. Like, I'm ready to go. I want you to connect back with me or connect back with whoever sent you this video. Because I'm telling you right now, whoever sent you this video is seeing something within you. They are seeing potential in you and they see your heart. They see something special. And I want you to lean into that. It's an incredible thing when you start to see somebody and you're like, oh my God, I could really help them create the life that they want. So I'm telling you right now, the person who sent this really thinks so, so highly of you. And so I want to remind you that I turned from a heck no at the beginning of all of this into a heck yes. And I am so grateful every single day, day in and day out, to the person who did not give up on me and kept following up with me and kept asking. And now I want to remind you that you are worthy of that big, beautiful life that you desire. Now it's time to go and get it. It's time. Go follow up. Go connect back right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Get it done. Thank you for listening. And I am sending you so much love. And I just want you to know that you deserve everything that you have deep inside of you that you have yet to unlock. You're worthy of it. I'll talk to you soon.